Hey, this is Black Titanic in the house. Good evening, everyone. Yes, Black Titanic in the house. How you guys doing today? Well, these YouTube streets been trending with Martell and Cherie Winfield from the Real Housewife of Atlanta. But first, let me get my disclaimer up there. And this is my disclaimer. Everything on my channel is allegedly. Any music come on, I don't have no rights to the song. And this is used for educational and entertainment purposes and fair use. Hello, y'all. These internet streets is on fire. Yes, Lord, they are on fire with Cherie Winfield and Martell Holt. Yeah, and I'm sitting up here wondering, I know aliens somewhere watching, and I know coleslaw. About time for her to come out. I'm going to give her about a good day or two. She coming, y'all, because Martell is being saying that Martell is out here dating an older woman. Now, it may not be true, or it may be true, but whatever the case is, it tickles me because coleslaw always throwing shade at older women. And I'm telling y'all the truth, Cherie Winfield's body looks better than hers too. Cherie is 52. She's looking really good. Cherie got a lot going for herself right now. But they don't know for sure that Cherie. It looks similar to her. I saw the video and I saw a girl walking. She walked like Cherie. It's hard to tell. But nobody is not saying whether that's Martell or not. Y'all, have y'all heard whether that's somebody look like Martell or is that Martell or not? Hey, good evening, Miss Oma. Hey, Linda Gamble. How you today? This evening, tonight. Yeah, that's 10 o'clock by 10:22 my time. Yes. Y'all know that this, I've been just looking all day long. Every time you turn the channel, it's about Cherie Winfield and Martell Holt. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. A lady that's 52, she wouldn't be looking for nothing but to have fun with this man. She wouldn't take this man serious. She'll give Martell a run for his money because at that age, all you looking for is fun. And then if you ain't got as much as I got, it's no way I can get serious about you at that age of 52. Y'all, one thing I like about Cherie, if y'all kept up with the Real Housewife of Atlanta, they made fun of that girl because it took her a long time to build that house. But she got that house built and it's looking good. So she just stayed her course. People made fun of her, saying that the house, she called it Chete, Cherie Chete. I forgot the name of it, how she pronounced the name of her home, but they used to make fun of her, and I never made fun of Cherie. I said it don't matter how long it takes, just as long as she complete the job. Anyway, Linda Gamma, it's allegedly they are supposed to be a couple. Oh, wow. Wow. You know, I've not taught my daughter work behind the scenes for the Real Housewife of Atlanta. Yeah, she do. My daughter is part of the staff, and she's behind the scenes. So I gotta hook her up and ask her what's the real tea. Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a real tea, cause my daughter be right there. I had put something out on Cherie way before the Real Housewife of Atlanta came back on, because my daughter was she went with them when they were filming, and Tyrone stood Cherie up. So I did a little commentary on that. I'm gonna show that to y'all tonight. I only got 122 views, but I think I'll pull that out my vault. Hey everybody! Oh, Linda Gamble. Oh, me and Linda been talking while y'all come on in this room. Come on in. Welcome to Grandmama's house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Miss Gamble, Shantae Cherie. Yeah, Shantae Cherie. That's the name of it. Miss Curry says, good evening, Miss Black Titanic. You look gorgeous. Oh, y'all so sweet. Thank you. What we're talking about? Oh, we just going to be talking about whatever come to mind. But what's on YouTube Street today is it's about Cherie and Martell. And of course, I'm going to add Arian on here, because Arian coming, y'all. Y'all talk about her man with an older woman. She is not going to sit quiet on this. The Phoenix. Hey to you, the Phoenix. Miss Curls. Oh, you have the inside scoop. Yeah, I do. You know, it's hard for me to watch that Love and Marriage Huntsville. I just can't watch it, because all they do is bigger and fight. These women are in their 40s, in their 50s, and they still fighting. It's hard for me to watch it, and my daughter be so disgusted. She said, Mama, she's not a producer. She's part of the health team. She's she's a paramedic. So they have their own health team that they bring in. So that's what she part of that staff. But she said, Mama, these producers have no idea what the black community wants. She said they think that we just want to see a bunch of fighting and bickering and backstabbing at each other. That's the stereotype. And that's what the Real Housewife of Atlanta is. And she was telling me about the new girl, the runner, the latest girl that was the Olympic champion. She said she's so sweet, but they was telling her that she wasn't gonna make it. She got to bring on the drama. So yeah. So they said she got to change her personality if she want to stay on the show. She can't come on the show being sweet. But she could have came on the show. She got all those. She got a lot of accomplishments that they could have showed besides showing them fighting. Anyway, it's Gas and Giggles channel. Oh, okay, it's on Gas and Giggles channel. Yeah, I saw that. All right, y'all. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about. I want to talk about start with Martell and this girl. Yeah. Do y'all know that if Martell trying to date Cherie, it would be like a come up for him. Look at what that woman got. That woman got that mansion. She got a mansion. She got money. And then he could be seen on more than one show. He'll be on the Housewives also. So if he dating her, yeah, he can come in. She can bring him on as a guest. So it will be a come up for Martell. I think at this point, Martell trying to come up, and he know Arian cannot bring him up. Arian cannot do nothing but tear his butt down. But he's not going to be able to keep nobody, because Arian going to run him off. And I tell you one thing, she want to call Sheree 52-year-old black old, and she get to call her Sheree. Sheree will clap back at her. Sheree is not the one. She will clap back at that girl. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay, Miss Kearns, I love to hear this because I've been saying that these production companies are invested in the production of harmful stereotypes. Glad I can trust my gut intuition about what they are plotting. Yes, and my daughter, she says they tell them all the time. The other people that's not producing, they got so many other people behind the scene, the hairstylist, the healthcare, all of them black, and they tell these producers the same thing. The black community want to see success and stuff that's positive. I know every once in a while you're gonna throw a little curveball in there, but to have every show. I tried to watch the Housewife show last night, and man, was all of every last one of us at the table just clowning with each other about to fight, and here they are in their 50s going on 60-year-old. Anyway, I'm gonna show you Martell is making an appearance on the Real Housewife of Atlanta as a friend of the show, allegedly. Yeah, and maybe that's all. They could just be friends, but that's just what in the street is, that they are dating. So let's just I'm gonna turn the lights on. We're gonna take a look at what I got. We're gonna take a look at Martell and this woman supposed to be allegedly Sheree, and then we're gonna look at a little bit of Sheree and her prison bae Tyrone. You better call Tyrone. Y'all remember that song? I see some of the bloggers are saying that Sheree wouldn't date him, but Sheree choices has not been very good. They saying that Sheree probably wouldn't date him because he stayed with his mama and she got her own home. But I looked at it like that. She was dating somebody that lived in prison. So I'm sure she'll date somebody that lived at home with their mama. So that's what I was thinking. Okay, y'all, I'm finna turn off the lights and we're going to get started. I'm gonna turn it, let y'all. This is, I don't know who is this one. While y'all looking at these commercials. Lord, I just hope that's just a damn bar.
Stay in your car because we're faster than you think.
Oil change is done.
I didn't even have time to put in my hearing aid.
Can you do it now?
What?
Can you do it now?
What?
Can you do it now?
What?
Take 5 and stay in your car. 10-minute oil change.
Support of the channel. Go ahead and push.
This is Gas and Giggles, y'all.
And push that notification bell so that
this is what I'm taking this room. Let's see.
So today we are gagging because the YouTube and internet streets are.
Okay, let me speed it up to that part. I can't take. This is Gas and Giggles. I'm starting from right here.
Well, honey, now today, I believe it was last night when it actually hit the YouTube streets. A video has surfaced from Nori TV with a man that looks like Mr. Martell Ho and Sheree Whitfield, allegedly. People are saying that they know them two small clothes and them big old ears from anywhere, and Sheree's Dunkin' the Trunk and high pony is a dead giveaway. Quiet as it's kept, the people been saying that there have been cameras and that they might be filming he and Melody separately.
Now that look like Martell, definitely, y'all. That right there is Martell, allegedly. That look like Martell. Alright.
It might even be for an Atlanta spinoff for Love and Marriage. I know one thing for certain and two things for sure. Everything in the darkness does come to the light. So we're just going to have to wait and see if more tea is spilled on this subject or if one or both.
Okay, I know y'all seen all that.
Come to the comments and let me know what you guys think. And
okay, that's gas and giggles, okay? Alright, let's look at Cherie Winfield, Real Housewife of Atlanta, Prison Bay, placed gag order on Bravo. Yeah, her Tyrone put a gag order on Bravo because he had a lot of sense. They was not going to make no money off of him unless they gave him some money before they start filming.
So, I'd like to thank you guys for supporting me. But Cherie Winfield and Tyrone Gillis is reportedly on the outs. This is published by Jasmine Simpkins. As you can see, here's Tyrone and Cherie, her prison babe. Cherie Winfield won't be calling Tyrone anytime soon. Y'all remember that song? You better call Tyrone. I know I can't sing, y'all. But anyway, according to the reports, the Real Housewives of Atlanta star and her boyfriend, Tyrone Gilliam, are currently not speaking. Oh, sorry, y'all. Apparently, the drama sparked over Cherie wanted to show their relationship on camera. As reported, Cherie is returning to the series for season 14. I'm telling y'all, this girl got 9 lives like a cat with Bravo. They keep bringing her back and she keep giving out nothing. So she rekindled her relationship with Gilliam, and is said to be a major storyline. Unfortunately, there's some trouble in paradise, or should we say, Philly. Cherie allegedly wanted to film a scene with Tyrone at a restaurant in Philly, where he is currently on home confinement following his release from prison. So when Tyrone said he couldn't make it, producers staged the matter to make it seem as though Tyrone stood Cherie up. I'm telling y'all, that's a lie. This man, he stood her up for real. There she goes sitting by herself. I've got inside connection, and she was pissed. But, you know, that's what she was. She was pissed. And here's Cherie, let me go. So Cherie has not publicly addressed the matter on social media, presumably because it will play out on the Real Housewife of Atlanta. So this is going to be her storyline, you guys, is her prison book. But Tyrone did not show up. The connection I had works behind the scenes. They were on the scene, behind the scene with the camera, and that's all I can say. I'm not going to call their names, but it really happened. He really stood her up. So Cherie quit speaking to Tyrone because he embarrassed her in front of the world. But Tyrone was smart. He put a gag order out on Bravo and Cherie that they could not use his name nor his images unless he authorized them. But here's the twist, you guys. Cherie, she has really been mad at her boo. Her prison babe, she was mad at him because you guys know that that's her storyline. But she did open up this season with her fashion show. And accordingly, my daughter went to the fashion show. She said that it was fabulous. Cherie did a great job. But here's the twist. Tyrone showed up. So they must have cut that check for Tyrone, y'all. He showed up at the fashion show and she was pissed off. She did not know. Y'all know those producers will do that. they would try to stir drama up. But he showed up, and that's what we're going to see. And she's going to be pissed off. Anyway, Sheree and her prison bag, they're back.
So y'all, so it's not far-fetched that she would date Markel to me. She dated somebody in prison, she'll date Markel. But hopefully she don't get serious about him. Okay, we're gonna move it on along. Let's do it. I want to do something. I'm gonna tie this in to Arian, y'all. We gotta tie it in. We can't leave her out. No. Let's see, where am I going with this area? Black Titanic. Alrighty. Okay, please show up. Okay, we're going to Miss Gigi now for a minute. Let's just talk with Gigi now. Let's go with Gigi.
This is the unsolved disappearance of Melinda Gordon. The disappearance of Linda still remains an unsolved mystery. Over 100 years ago, oral history has been told by the elders. Is that Melinda Gordon was an unlisted passenger above the Titanic. She was traveling as a personal caregiver and with an independent European contractor. Of course, we must listen to the elders. Just listening to the elders lets you take a journey through their minds. And it's like walking through a library because they have ancestors' knowledge, because they have old untold stories.
Okay, I'm Black Titanic. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe.
I want y'all to see.
This is the original straight location. I'm going to speed it on up. Alrighty. Y'all have seen this before, but we're going to tie this into area with area.
You will see it's Gigi, y'all. Gigi is going to tell y'all in her own words what she was thinking when she was talking to Coleslaw.
I was dying was hard. It's
Empress Radio.
What I'm saying is, what I'm trying to tell you is, you say that shit like if you really that special. And what I'm trying to tell you is he manipulated you. And you should stop being off of it. Why do you think he manipulated 25,000 other women? Exactly. So why do you think you Why do you think I'm what I'm trying to tell you is you're not the one. You're not the one. And see, I don't want to be one. Why do you feel like that?
Hey y'all know she have a problem with wives. But like a light bulb went off in my head. Do y'all know that Mel made them t-shirt Teen Wives? And lately they've been selling a lot. That's bothering Arian too, that she could even capitalize off a Teen Wife shirt. But anyway, I wrote, Arian challenged wives to talk to her. And she wants everyone to agree with her. But what's normal to her is dysfunctional and not normal for most of us. Allegedly, it's a part of her lifestyle she saw from the older ladies around her. So that's what Gigi said in one of her interviews. She felt like Arian grew up around women that only dated married men, allegedly.
I don't feel like that. What I'm trying to let you know is, listen, the pussy wasn't popping like that. Okay, the pussy wasn't popping like that until they came back. Okay, he got a dick. Okay, so understand this. That's what the dick does. That's what the dick does. That's what the dick does. It's come back to you. What I'm going to go sit on my husband. Because that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. You not know what I'm trying to tell you? I want that y'all understand, but this bitch is like y'all. You see that? And His record. He has a ring. He lives with a wife. He has kids. Like, how you go ahead and get manipulated?
This is Chloe Johnson interviewing Gigi.
Tag me in. Tag me in. And you know, it's like, what I was trying to explain to her was, okay, say you didn't know at the beginning. Like, I don't know if you know if you didn't know. But when the fact is, when you found out you didn't stop, that's where the wrongness comes in. You should know better. Like, you're not supposed to do that. And it just seemed like she didn't want to accept that. She wanted it to be a justification for her actions, and it's just not. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do. And that's why I was trying to talk to her. I was trying to explain it to her, but I don't know if it worked or it didn't work. But it didn't work. Because, like, girl, let me tell you, I can tell when you started to get a little you was about to go there. Because you was like, I might as well. That's what you do. That's what they do. I said exactly. That's what they do. Exactly. If you're going to be available to somebody, they're going to use you. And that's just that, just to the point. That's what a man want to do. Like, if that's what you want to allow, a man is only going to treat you how you allow them to treat you. Because if he was really all that into you, when you put up the no, I'm not doing it, he would have stopped. But you didn't, that was what you allowed to do. And I mean, and I think.
Yeah, I want to piggyback on that. Yeah, Coleslaw kept saying, well, he keeps coming back. Of course he's coming back. You're available. You're weak. And what they say, everybody plays the fool sometimes. And you keep playing that fool, and he's going to keep using you as a fool.
Her and that, the other girls, she was like, yeah, I've been sitting on face. You know what I mean? This was like, no, we're going in the wrong direction. I think she wasn't looking for understanding.
This is the part that gets me when she reduced herself down to her vagina. And then she come out on media like it's a badge of honor that she is disrespecting her own self. She talks under her own clothes.
Would you call me all the time and be, you can't. I have to know you in order for you to offend me. You know what I mean? You got to know that. He was like this. Why you realize? He was like, and that's what you gotta do when you have people that outright. Listen, you just come back. Okay, so why are you telling me to be like that? Like, let's just determine what's going on. And it's like, I called you because I wanted to, get to the bottom of X, Y, and Z. And she did, even in her drunk state. She did calm down, yeah. She did. You had to bring her in. And she was like, yo, JJ not popping like that. And I think that's when she was like, no, we into this right now. I was trying to turn her down right, but then at the end, I was like, listen. I know you think that your vagina got you where you are. It wasn't that, honey. You were just available. Nothing more and nothing less. And then listen, and I was on my IG the other day, and I said, that doesn't mean that you don't have great sex. And it does not decrease your value. But if you allow a man to use you, he's going to use you.
Yes, yeah. Hey, y'all. Yeah,
and
that made it.
Don't take away from you.
She made a great point. If you allow these men to use you, they will use you. But the problem is with Arian, she don't think she being used. She think that that's love. But anyway, we're going to tie all that in together. Now, when you see this man putting everybody up front except for Arian, it's a shame that this girl done waited for this man for 7 years. And he don't even have the decency to put her up front. He even have strangers that he put up front to be on TV rather than her. But she keeps saying that's love. But let me read what y'all saying. Let me read what y'all saying. Yeah, that girl Gigi she about the same age as she the same age as Coleslaw, y'all. All them girls, the other girl, Chloe Johnson, most of those girls are her age, but they're a lot more mature than she is. Okay, let's get it. Gail Wilson. Miss Black Titanium, you look so pretty, chick, with your makeup on. You go, girl. y'all make me feel so good. Miss Jones. Dawn Price, I don't feel sorry for her. She runs her mouth too much. You're right, Miss Price. It's hard to feel sorry for her. She don't want nobody to feel sorry for her. But you know why she act like that? It's normal to her. She was taught that. I know women's that. I'm going to tell y'all, I got women's in my family like that. That, encourage their daughters to get with married men. Now, I'm going to tell y'all that was the most embarrassing thing that I have ever been through in my life. I didn't even want nobody to know that I was some kin to him because the relative was only 17 and the man was grown and married, and all of them went to church together. But my family member used to invite the lady and her husband over to dinner after church, and she did that because she wanted to put her daughters off on. And then they started a relationship. He was a grown man and she was 17. They started a relationship, and then the wife found out about it. And the wife would beg my family members, call your daughter, do something about your little daughter. She too young to be trying to date my husband. I'm trying to work on my relationship. And she would tell my relative, you ought to be ashamed of yourself having my husband lay up in your house with your underage daughter. But see, what happened was that she was teaching her daughters that if they can pull a married man that was already stable and had money, that was their way of coming up. And she was thinking about herself too, the mom, because of course if the man is wealthy, the daughter gonna encourage him to do for the mom too. But yeah, she ended up getting married to the man. They stayed married 1 year and the man left her. The married man left her, went back to his wife. The wife remarried him, and they've been together ever since. And so I can say the family member is similar to Arian. Her mama taught her that. She not young no more. She in her 50s now, and she ain't married nobody else. She still won't going with married men, because that's been instilled in her head. And that's probably, I can't say for sure, but I see those same symptoms in Arian, where older women have taught this girl from when she was little that that's the way to come up, is through your vagina. You young and you pretty, and you whip that vagina on them, and that will get you a man. That's how y'all may think that's crazy, but women are teaching their daughters that. Anyway, Miss Jones says, I'll put the glasses back on. Arian was so busy calling us old women. She sure was. Old hags. That's what she said. She said old hags at that. On her birthday with an old woman. So I wonder how her garden tool behind feels. I'm sorry, I can't see that. How her garden tool behind feels. Oh, I'm going to tell you something. She's been rejected. She's been rejected. She's been made a fool out of it. She's hurt, but she still feel like, the rated this man hardest through her vagina. If y'all watch everything this girl say, when it comes to Martell, I'm sitting in his face. I sit in his face. She always reduced herself back to her vagina because that's where her value is in her vagina. Her vagina is what will get a man. But you know what? The reality hit her when the outside world came to her. The outside world had came to Arian and let her know, no, you are dysfunctional. This is not normal. And it's hitting her in her head like, what the hell wrong with y'all? She's sitting up there like, oh my God, what's wrong with you women? What's wrong with y'all? And because that's her normal. That's her normal. It's dysfunction, but it's normal to her because that's what she grew up in. And guess whose values she passing it to? Paris. She passing those same values to Paris. And then I always used to see her say, she always say, she want to break this generational curse because she don't want Paris to walk in them same shoes she walked in. So to help her know that, you know, it's no good in walking in them kind of footsteps because she don't want her daughter to walk in those footsteps, but she's teaching that to her daughter. Yeah. Let's see what y'all saying. I put my glasses on. Then I'm going to read this to y'all. Now, she going to see, Miss Blackton, you're right, that she talks about, she equates value with her coochie. Yes, that's Miss Marshawn Hickman said that. Miss Jones, she was raised that way. I think her whole family is dysfunctional. And I was thinking about that too, about her mother today. I said, we see, even as crazy as Wanda's it, you'll see Tisha with Wanda, her mother. You'll see Mel with Wanda. You even see Martell with his mother. You see all these people interacting with her mother by him. As much as this girl get on social media every day, I've never seen her with her mother. So I don't know what kind of relationship they got. But whatever it is, her mama sure need to come give her some home training. So I read this article, right? It said, talking about love, how to teach your daughter relationship lessons. This is what I'm finna read from. It says, there are certain lessons only a mother can teach a daughter. So what we're talking about, what is Arian teaching her daughter? She passing these same values down to her daughter as she got. She setting her daughter up for disappointment. She's setting her daughter up for deadly romance because that kind of romance that she seek only leads to a dead end. Which is why it's up to the mother to initiate a heart-to-heart talk about matters of the heart and when it comes to relationship. It say the first thing, I hope y'all can't see that, right? You are enough. Number one. That's what we need to be teaching our daughters. So obviously Arian don't feel that because she don't feel like she is enough. She's willing to share her man. From the beginning that she met Martell, she knew right early. Just say early on, she knew he was married, right? And she fell to the background. She was the back door chick. He had to sneak around with her. She didn't feel like she was enough. But this article is saying we gotta teach our daughters that they are enough. If ever there were a message daughters need to hear from their mom, is that their self-esteem and have great confidence in yourself. Teach your daughters that anyone who tries to convince her otherwise isn't right for her and someone who doesn't see her worth hasn't earned a place in her life. Now, I don't even know why she don't feel like this man don't see her worth. Number one, he have called her a peasant. And number two, he never referred to Arian. He always say, he have said a few times, my baby mama, or that person I was involved with, or the peasant, and now the 15%. Now, to her, 15% is enough, y'all. Did y'all see that? She said 15% is all she had to put out to get him strong. And that's how she done twisted it. So she don't even know the value of who she is. Two, you can't get respect unless you give it first, y'all. I'm just trying to put this up here. You can't get respect unless you give it first. Yeah. And that goes for not just significant others, but also friends and family. You must model the respect you seek in a partner. So how is this girl going to ever get respect? How is this any man going to respect her when all she see her value is in her vagina? She disrespect herself. Y'all see that my grandson in his 30s, he was sitting up here listening to this girl, and I felt embarrassed because it came out of her mouth while he was walking past, talking about how she would sit on Martell's face. I felt embarrassed because, in his 30s, he's still my grandson, But he said a lady like that he could never respect. He said he would use her, but he would never respect a lady like that. And then I thought about it. I said, well, he's a grown man. And that's how Martell is thinking. From the first time Martell met her, I bet she was in the back seat in that car with her legs up. The first day. He ain't had no respect for this woman. He never had no respect for her. Because she said it. From the first time she met him, while she was sitting in the at his cousin's house, that's what he asked her. So he never had no respect and never will. So it said you must get respect. You can't get respect unless you give it first. And I don't believe the girl knows what respect is. Don't lose yourself in a relationship. Falling in love can cause a woman to fall out of sync with who she is without her other half. Don't let your own insecurity or your relationship stop you from living the life you deserve. So right now, I don't think this girl has no life. She sits on that couch with them children, and all she think about is Martell and Mel. Mel done divorced this man, and this woman still sitting up here thinking about stuff that she can do to his wife, his ex-wife. Okay, and then the last one is your body deserves pleasure. It is saying that your body deserves pleasure. That means he have to respect you. You got to have respect and real intimacy. Not just wham, thank you, ma'am, I'm out the back door. I came through the back door. I got finished with you. I'm out the back door again. So it's saying that your body deserves respect. So that's what it says. Okay, so I thought that was quite interesting that she don't even feel like she is enough. She don't even respect herself. Now watch, she'll be out, y'all. She gonna be out. She gonna be defending the fact that this man is out with this woman. She gonna still say she is that chick because she got that, because she can sit on his face. That's the only thing she could say when it comes to this man is her vagina is popping. Let me read what y'all saying over here. Okay, let's start with Miss Name Only, and never acknowledged their relationship after he was divorced. That's right, ain't it? This girl still don't get it. Miss Jones, exactly. In the back seat, yeah, he had her in the back seat that first night. I'm live. Get away from me, I'm live. What's wrong?
Somebody's here.
Okay, I know who here. All right.
Isn't that white girl again?
Okay, thank you. Queen Cleo Blackter. Miss Jones Martell definitely doesn't respect her, especially when she's airing that dirty laundry. And she say that he respects her. Y'all know out of all this man of call this girl, she say he respects her. And they have done a job on this child's mind. Their elders in her family, and it's the women's now. These women done taught this girl that that's the way it allegedly. They done did a job on this girl's mind. This girl feels like, this is her way out between her legs. All you gotta do is lay up with him. And then it's like, to me, like being a prostitute. What's the difference? She called him a cat daddy because she give him sex. He give her money, take care of her. He can't do it no more because she about to go crazy because he can't do it no more. He don't have the income anymore like he used to. Miss Jones, she needs to be in a mental institution and get electroshock therapy. They still do that. But she definitely needs some counseling. And I said, whoever gets her, if she decide to get counseling, they got their work cut out for them, y'all. They do. Okay, Miss Jones again. Cleo Blacktroll, exactly. Miss Johnson, Sandra Johnson, she thought it was gonna be Hoax and Curry. Yes, she thought she was gonna be Mrs. Hoax. She thought she was gonna. I remember one of her videos where she said, "Melody, move over, cause here I come." That's when she found out she was pregnant. And Melody knew she was pregnant, and then when she told Melody to move over, she thought when she was pregnant that she had him then. Miss J. Renee Thompson, if Cherie was willing to lower her standard and date a convict, she would literally date anyone. Yeah. And I remember saying that to my daughter. I asked my daughter because my daughter really loves Sheree's kids. She said they some wonderful kids. I asked her how did they feel about Sheree dating this guy out of jail. She said that she don't think that her kids like it, but that's their mother. They're not gonna say too much to their mom. Anyway, I'm married and have been around lots of married people. She's not the marrying type. No. Just like my grandson said, he could never respect nobody like that. They just girl that you can't respect. You can't respect her. You ain't finna take her home to mama. You ain't finna marry her. She's just gonna always be the backdoor chick. Backdoor chick. That's the only thing you could be for me. But in her mind, he keeps coming back to her because he want her. Oh, she don't say he want her. He better be coming back to her to have sex with her so she can sit on his face or something. That's all she say. They all do electric shock therapy. Miss Name only said that. Queen Cleo said, Arian is nothing but Martell's slop job. Oh my God, yes. And I know what a slop job is at this age down in the country. You took me way back there. What about the outhouse? See his outhouse too, and slop job. Erin needs to go back to Ohio and reposition herself. Melody pulled the red carpet from underneath those freeloaders. Yeah, they got the last laugh, don't they? They were laughing. I'm gonna turn it. I don't like all that light. Let me turn this away. Yeah, that's better. They were laughing, making fun of her. Yeah, both of them. Martell would dog her out on TV, and then Ariel get on social media and dog her out. Then Ariel had the nerve to say that Martell was the brains behind everything. She really thought she had her something, but when that woman left that man, divorced that man, that woman was shocked that Martell could no longer provide for her. And another thing too about her mother. Now, with these mothers, I'm not going to say her mothers, they don't teach their daughters to be independent. They teach them to be dependent on a man. And you dependent on this man and you lay on your back to get what you need. Yeah, you got mothers that train their daughters to do that. Okay. Miss Jones. She sure isn't the Marion type. She's just easy lay type only. Yeah, that's why he keep going back. She's so silly. He keep coming back. Yeah, cause you easy. Yeah, that's why he keep coming back. Backdoor garden too. Oh, Miss Jones, go ahead on. And then Queen Cleopatra says, spot on, Miss Black Tartan at the outhouse indeed. Yes. Miss Jones again. Martell has the brain of a mouse. Can y'all imagine that? He's stupid. He dumb, but she dumber. He said on national TV that she made him feel smart. And so after getting into her personality, I can see why he felt smart. See, Mel emasculated him. Mel would not stoop to his level. Mel was trying to lift him up with her and the family. But he wanted to stay where he was at. He wanted to be the one to be praised. Because he got on that stage now. Y'all remember he said that Martell had said that he wasn't going to say anything about Melody because they had just started filming and he didn't want to mess it up. He got on that stage of that chemistry relationship thing, and the man had the nerve to say that he was the breadwinner. He did everything around the house. He was the dominant parent. And I can remember lots of times he be asking Melody as she cooked breakfast. I can remember even on that Mother's Day, when he had Mother's Day, he said Melody taught him how to barbecue. So Melody was cooking, cleaning, and working while he was out there playing the field. Now, who he think was feeding the kids while he was somewhere laid up with Ariel? Who he think was bathing the children? Sitting up there lying, talking about he was the dominant parent. Okay, my name on it. Call Mel slow. Oh, Lord. She sure have called Mel slow. This is my name only. But Mel was positioning herself, and what she didn't realize behind every married man is a woman propping him up. And then Mrs. Jones say, no, the cheese that you get with Wick. Oh, God, not the Wick vultures. Oh, God. All right, y'all. We done had a good time. I'm going to close this out. It's 11:13. I had fun with y'all, too. But anyway, when we looked at now, y'all pay attention. She coming. Y'all really looked at now. He spotted with Sheree now. She's still going to want him. She's still going to want this man. She going to tell us that it's for filming's sake. Anything except for look deep in herself and find her worth. it's going to be a lot of work if she go through some counseling, because her self-worth is nothing right now. And I hope her mother and her family members see this, and they will sit down and talk to that girl. Let her know that she's special. Give her a hug or something. Tell her she's worthy. Because right now, she don't feel like she's worthy. All right, you guys. Y'all have a great night. And, I forgot. Thank everybody for the cash out. Thank y'all for the books. Thank y'all for everything. All right. Good night, y'all.